Hello, yes I know this video's late, sue me. Oh, brilliant. Oh, no. I'll never learn from these walking videos, do I? Well, this is going to be awkward. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. No, this is... No, okay. Oh, no, I just got stuck. Sake. Okay, I think I'm going to have to go somewhere else for this video. Oh, it. Oh. Well, there was a robin just there, and it just... Oh, there you are. Where? You were there a second ago. There you are. Come back here! I hope the shot of that robin's arse was worth it. What's up, guys and girls? How are you doing? You know, it's me, the usual Connor, aka ronnoC, you blind bastards and all that rubbish. And yeah, welcome to another video. I don't know how this video is going to go. This is basically another one of those like walking, rambling videos that I made on New Year's Eve. Check that video out if you want to. But yeah, you join me in a less muddy area this time. Although it doesn't matter about my shoes now anyway, they're pretty now.
You are a third.
And you also join me on what is actually, for once, a lovely February day here in the UK. I don't know if you know this, but if you live outside the UK, basically it's rained every single day in 2026. But for once, the sky is blue, clear, and it's lovely. But also doesn't really represent the kind of day that I'm recording this video on, which is what I'm here to talk about, if you can basically tell by the title. Now, I'm recording this video, and hopefully uploading this video as well, on Saturday the 14th of February 2026, which is Valentine's Day.
Of course!
And I'm single. So, it's pretty much pointless for me to celebrate Valentine's Day. In fact, if I'm honest, I'm 27 years old.
What?
I don't look so shocked about it. And for every single Valentine's Day I've lived through in my life, I've been single. I mean, I shouldn't really consider the first 10 years canon to that, if I'm honest. As a single man, at the moment, on Valentine's Day, it's hard for me to not let that get to me sometimes. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe it. I'm just going to keep walking and hope something actually intelligent pops up in my head. Maybe if you're watching this video and you've never seen my channel before, well, first of all, hello, make sure you subscribe. Please. Maybe you're probably in a similar situation as I am. Maybe not necessarily single for every single Valentine's Day you've ever lived on, unlike my unfortunate arse, but I guess maybe if you've only just turned single, maybe if you've been single for a while, also, like my unfortunate arse, or maybe you've just ended a long relationship, maybe you're feeling depressed about it or stuff like that, and all kinds of stuff like that. Maybe it's been a messy relationship, a messy end, a divorce, I don't know, something really dramatic like that. I feel ya. Sometimes being single isn't the easiest thing in the world, and I feel like particularly in the age of social media, especially now we're going into our adult years, and as a 27-year-old man,
What?
Shut up! It's a hard thing to take in, really, especially, as I mentioned, on the age of social media, where pretty much I feel like on a lot of my feeds that I see on social media, especially for people I know or just general people I follow, it's just constant reminders of me being single. Like, everyone's posting pics, especially nowadays, of people getting married, getting engaged, having children, buying their first houses together as a couple, or just general Valentine's Day dinners out or stuff like that, posting themselves in lovely clothing. Sometimes it can make me, if I'm honest, a bit jealous, because I never really experienced that. But in my context about me, I've been single now for almost 3 years, but even then that relationship only lasted, what, 2 weeks, which is tragic, yeah, I know. But outside of that very brief relationship, I've been single, I'd probably say, around 98% of my life. I've never actually been really in a committed, serious, full-term relationship that lasted over like a month. I've always struggled with small talk. I've always struggled with conversations. I've always struggled with words, as you can probably tell from watching this bloody video. But it's really hard for someone like me to get into a relationship, or for someone like me to even get to the first stage of talking to someone, where you meet someone for the first time or something clicks, and then it's hard for me to keep that going and keep that fruition flowing, I guess you could say. This isn't going to be one of those videos where I just ramble to you, innocent viewer, where I just ramble to you and say some stupid and things like, why does no one want me? Like that's just cringe. It's just, yeah, I'm not that kind of person. I may wonder about that stuff in my head from time to time. I may think about that and just ponder to myself all the little things, because that's the kind of person I am. I always tend to overreact to stupid things like that. So I may just ponder around in my head and think things like that and wonder, why on earth am I still single at this point in my life? But then I realise, all I have to do is look at my Prime bottle collection. That's why I'm single. There's kind of always been a little bit of pressure to get married, have kids, buy your own house and do all that kind of stuff by a certain age. I kind of feel like I'm at that age now. I'm 27. What? Okay, you're just taking a piss here. And I feel like I'm at that age now where I should be living in my own house. I should be with someone. I should be in a relationship. But I'm not either of those things. I'm still living at home at the moment with my mum and dad. Still single. I'm not even in the talking phase of anyone at the moment. There's no one out there. There's no single woman out there that I'm currently talking to. I'm just not really focused on relationships at the moment. But there are some days where it is hard for me to not think about that stuff. There are days where, if I'm honest, I feel lonely. There are days where it makes me feel depressed and makes me basically hate myself, thinking, why does no one want me? Why am I still a single man? Single man, reveal yourself. But are there any of you watching this video that kind of feel the same as I do? That you're surrounded by this kind of pressure that you have to get someone and be in a relationship by a certain age? Are you the kind of person that feels pressured by social media, seeing basically everyone you know, or what it would feel like everyone you know is getting engaged, in love, in relationships, having kids, having their own houses, and living happy lives as couples? But you feel like you're not having any of that yourself. And don't even get me started on dating apps. I've given up on those a long time ago. I think, especially in a post-COVID world and a post-social media world, it's now, especially for someone my age, it feels like it's getting harder and harder and harder to find someone to get into a relationship. It kind of feels like a game, really. It feels like a race. I don't know how to describe it, but you know how you watch stuff on those David Attenborough documentaries like Planet Earth and stuff, where you've got several male animals, like your deer for example, that fight over one particular female, and the winner of that fight gets the girl. It kind of feels like that more so in this day and age with dating. As a single man, you might be chatting to someone, the conversation might flow, you get along, you've got so much in common, everything's going well, but you don't know how many other blokes are having that same kind of chat with this girl. And it kind of feels like a race, really. It's like a competition between multiple lads, really, and this one female. It might not necessarily be like that the whole time, sorry. But for me, it kind of feels like it would be more so the case nowadays. And that's not a nice feeling. That is not a nice feeling at all. I've been there myself before, where a few years ago, I was talking to someone over Xbox initially during the pandemic. We were very similar to each other, got along great, and then once COVID stopped, we arranged to meet up, went on a couple of dates. It was going fantastic. It was Probably the closest I'd ever felt with a woman before. But then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she called it quits. She just, we went on a date to, I think it was Birmingham actually, the most romantic of all locations. It's like the Venice of the UK. And all of a sudden on this one date, she just left me. She left, like, almost for no reason. I think she used a COVID excuse or something like that, or someone she worked with tested positive for COVID, which meant she had to isolate. So that left me broken, depressed, miserable for a few days. But I called in sick to work. It was the only time I recall where I very, very, very briefly resorted to alcohol to kind of soothe the pain, really. And then it wasn't until a month later when we stopped talking, she stopped talking to me, that I realised around the time of that date in Birmingham, she got with another bloke. She was talking to someone else at the same time as me. Well, even though we weren't officially in a relationship by this point, it was the biggest sense of betrayal I'd ever had. And I guess when I look back on dating now, in the few years since, I carry on trying to date around, it's, I guess it's always in the back of my mind really, that what if this girl that I'm chatting to, that I'm really close to, has another bloke that's chatting to her as well, and they're going the same kind of vibes, they're talking about the same things, they get along brilliantly, and then that puts me thrown out to the wasteland. Like, it's a horrible feeling. But yeah, I've never really told that story before, not publicly on YouTube at least. A bunch of my close friends that know me around that time will know how much that affected me and know how badly I felt afterwards. But hopefully you can kind of understand why I'm in the position I am, why I feel certain ways, especially after that incident. It's been almost impossible for me to date. And if you do feel like that as you're watching this, take it from my experience that even though it might seem like it's all doom and gloom, you might feel like that no one's interested in you, you might feel like you're going to be single for the rest of your life. To that I say, and what? Like, is it by law? Is there something that physically outright states you have to be in a relationship by this age? You have to be married, you have to have kids, you have to be living in your own house, you have to be in a couple, you have to be at this certain pay rise or this certain salary at your life, I should say, rather. No, there isn't. Oh, actually there's a bench over there. Let's go sit down. Actually, this is hurting my arms the more I hold this phone. There we go. There we go, that's better actually. But I guess as I draw this probably overly long video to a close, I don't know how long this is actually, I guess the point I want to go at is, yes, it might feel lonely, yes, it sucks, and sometimes it is nice, it would be nice to have someone I can cuddle every night. It's someone that I can appreciate outside of my friends and my family. It'd be nice to treat someone, go on romantic nights out, go on romantic holidays and dates with. And trust me, that would be nice, but it's not the be all and end all in life. We got so much to live for. We got so much to do in our lives. Like, we should just go out and enjoy what we can, no matter if we're single or not. I mean, we're still early in the new year, it's February, so you've still got plenty of time to actually do what you want to do. You've got goals to do. You might be planning on losing weight, so you need to get yourself down to the gym. You might be planning to save money, so do that. Set up a savings account. Or you just want to genuinely, like me, just go out and enjoy themselves. Like, go to events, go to concerts, take part in something that you've always wanted to do. Strive to be better for yourself. Strive to be a better you. And I guess that's what I've learned over the last few years, since that incident with the girl that I talked about, where she ditched me basically for someone else. It's not the be all and end all. I got out of that. Sure, I'm still single, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I mean, I gotta stop wrapping this video up now. I don't know how long this is going on for, but I guess realistically, you can't make anyone else happy unless you're happy yourself. You are your own priority. No one else can be you but you. So enjoy your life. Do what you have to do. What was that, Sparrowhawk? I hope you enjoyed this video, whatever it was. I hope you've taken something from this, really. I hope you've taken this as a decent reflection upon yourself and realised that it's not the be all and end all. You will be alright. We'll all be alright. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, click the bell button to get notified whenever I upload videos next. And always remember, stay humble, eh?
Stay humble, eh?
So if you are in a relationship and you're taken, enjoy your Valentine's Day very much. If you're not taken, like myself, and you are single, enjoy your day, Valentine's or not. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see all of you in the next video.